under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Alec Mills gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Lorenzo Cain.
First offering. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. To start this homestand out, they've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really, really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
Now the pitch. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Cain gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan. Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's 1 away now. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys that were going to have to keep quiet. but he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Happ brings it in. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
A nice way to start. A new series, Giro. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Dan Vogelbach is next as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy. Just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Adrian Hauser will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season is going to be about a bounce back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
So now into the box is Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike there, 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground is short. Arcia has it. And quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Javier Baez stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Brewers are out in front, 1-0. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
Here's the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one, 0-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Arcia stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Number 37, Adrian Hauser.
So now to the plate, Adrian Hauser, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped up. Bryant is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Milwaukee leads it 1-0. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game.
Chris Bryant.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at one of the most dynamic infielders in our sport, and that's Orlando Arcia. Playing up the middle, shortstop, premium position, cannon arm, highlight reel plays, the ability to make the routine one as well. The bat will continue to get better.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One out, nobody on. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kane will wait on it. 2 gone.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Next to hit is Cameron Maybin. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. On the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They're down 1-0.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
So now here is Lorenzo Cain. He singled first time up.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
The pitch.
1-0.
Just missing here, 2-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So here's Avisail Garcia. Drilled to first. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the third. And that'll bring up Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Romine has a play. And that's the third out. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they're on top 1-0. So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
2-0 now. And he fouls this one off. Chopped weakly to the left. Here now the 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cain is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8, the second baseman, David Bodie.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First pitch of the AB now. In there, strike one.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Three-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
The 3-1. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
At the plate now, Alec Mills.
No pitcher.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and a strike. Two and one.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there are two down.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Stepping in once again is Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Yelich. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
In now, Austin Romine, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, all even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the fourth. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch of the AB now. And he's way off balance with the swing there. The 0-1 delivery.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these two starters from 96 down to 91 as the top two speeds. Striding in is Daniel Vogelback. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready with another 0-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's another 0-2. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Peterson's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. First delivery to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
So one away here in the Chicago 4th, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Two and 0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 2 balls and a strike.
Count 2-1.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Now Rizzo belts one, carrying well to right field. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. Second home run early in the year. And with it, the Cubs have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Cameron.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Jock Peterson.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Now here it comes.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Two out, nobody on. Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. Hit to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Baez. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready now is Orlando Arcia. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he lays off for ball 1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
To the plate now, Adrian Hauser. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. Here's the first pitch. Bodie, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher,
Now into the box, Alec Mills. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the AB now. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Arcia gloves it. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Here's the first pitch to him. Austin Romine is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. Got him reaching there. Strike 2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Ready with the 0-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Cubs strand 1, and it's still 3-1. Now to bat, Lorenzo Cain. He singled and later scored his team's only run back in the very first inning. He's 1 for 2.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Popped him up. Baez over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So stepping in is Avisail Garcia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail it here 3-1. Freddie Peralta will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Freddie Peralta.
So now to the plate, Javier Baez. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. First offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Yelich going back to the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And And this is high, a ball and a strike. Peralta is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in fifth gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch in a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it, and a good throw gets him one gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Next to stand in is Cameron Maben. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 4 and the Brewers 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Into the box, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
The Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Rowan Wick is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
50.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Popped up. Romine is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Milwaukee leaves one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brett Anderson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
The left fielder, Josh Peterson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jock Peterson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David Bodie
will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. In there, 1-1. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Nico Horner gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Now here's the first offering. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Slow little roller to third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Into the box now, Ian Happ standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he's safe.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but
now
hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
At the plate, Austin Romine, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And they'll add 1 more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 8th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 5-1. Andrew Chafin will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Andrew.
Nico Horner will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. All set for the start of the inning, and up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. And now the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 delivery. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And it's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Manny Pena. Ball one to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Two and 0, here it is. That's lined into left. He left that one up. It's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So now to the plate, Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade it out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
So two gone now in the Brewers' half of the eighth. And ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
No, that's down.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Howe has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Two hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. The Cubs lead this one 5-2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. 4-1.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting.
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. So one gone here in the Chicago 8th, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Now to the plate, here is Cameron Maybin. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Hira ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still out in front, 5-2.
So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit there like it's alright.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and in at the plate steps Keston Hira. Wilson Contreras is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Defensively for the Cubs. Now catching, number 40, Wilson.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Another 0-2 home. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Roberto Ozuna answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Roberto Ozuna.
Terra Nostra, I'm supposed scrambling, so I don't end up in the slam or scrambling. With my hands on the hammer, in the jam I slam ya. The dice games use a tough guy, stroll through my own hood, now use a snuff guy. Walking around with a puff dodge, fair game in the jungle, now use a stuff guy. Never snitch if you don't know me.
He's set and the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Osuna, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Next, here is Travis Shaw. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Two out, nobody on. The Brewers down to their final strike. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's...
Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Alec Mills gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Sabes que aquí es real, me vengo a afrontar, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal, no existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar, saludo en la federal y el estatal, cambié todas las válvulas ya que pueden barbulear, yo siempre por chelas se traigo el Rolls Royce, el bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy,
Here now is... Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs got the best of the Brewers at home 5-2. Corey Dickerson plated 3 runs on the day, helping lead the Marlins to a win over the Redbirds 7-0.